So welcome back everyone. In this next segment of the video series, we're going to be talking about jade quality, particularly the 2Ts and 4Cs. And that applies mostly to Jadeite jade, right? Not so much Nephrite jade, but sometimes applies to?
Yeah, the Nephrite jade still talk about translucency.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So then let's break down the 2Ts and 4Cs. So for the 2Ts, we have texture and translucency, right? And then for the 4Cs, we have color, carat, craftsmanship, and clarity. Jane, can you give us an overview of like how that determines maybe value?
That's good. You know, the Jadeite jade, 2T is really main thing. Texture, you need a smooth texture because the gemstone, of course, you want a little bit smooth, not like a concrete. Of course, it's very low, you know. So transparency means like how translucent, you know. So some a little bit, if the gemstone, of course, it is translucent, not like a concrete, so dry. So you want a translucent to like a little bit translucent, or you're going to like ice jade, you know.
Wow.
That's called transparency. It's a difference, you know. So Jadeite jade come to the translucent to ice jade, glass jade, imperial jade, you know. There's a lot of different levels there, you know. But the Nephrite jade is all just translucent. Of course, you should be translucent also, you know what I mean? Texture still is smooth. Does it make sense? Yeah.
I see,
yes.
I see.
So Nephrite jade still has 2T, but not like a transparency like a Jadeite jade, okay? But the Nephrite jade still have 2T. Texture, translucency is really good for jade too, yeah.
Okay, so then we kind of just covered the translucency part there, right? So the translucency, then that ties also hand in hand with texture, right? So can you explain to us maybe what the texture means?
Texture means a structure. So the jade have a special structure. You can see the structure inside. So that's why the jade is smooth, have some structure, you know, inside. So that's why texture just be smooth.
Okay, so the textures, the structure, you mean the crystal sizes, right? So the finer they are, the better quality it is, and the more pleasant it is to the eye.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's rough texture and there's fine texture all the way up to like, you know, the ice jade, right?
Yes.
Is that? Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. So then it also comes in like a spectrum, right? All the way from not so fine, not so translucent, all the way to, you know, kind of, this is not top
Like
end.
ice,
but
yeah, like ice, glass, you know, something like that, huh?
Okay, I see. Okay, so then let's go into the 4Cs. Okay, so right now we have color. Color first. What should we know about the color?
Yeah, the color, you know. So the jade come to a lot of color.
Wow.
So like green, there's a lot of light green. And the imperial green is so different, you see that?
Wow.
Of course, more green, but more expensive.
Sure. Okay, so the general rule of thumb is just that the more green it is, the more expensive, the more color it has.
Yes, for sure. Example, the same color is the yellow, still the more yellow, of course, will be more expensive. The same quality, okay? Same 2T, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next thing, I guess the next big thing is clarity.
Clarity, yes.
So when it comes to clarity, what should we know?
Okay, so the jade is still the gemstone. So
Right.
no inclusion.
Okay.
So that be better. No, it's really good too, you know. Like this one's like ice jade, you can see so shiny, so clean inside. If some black inside, of course, is a make the value difference.
Right.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yes.
So maybe we can show some like common inclusions. Like what are some of the common inclusions that we can find
Okay. We can.
in Jadeite jade? Is it like we have the cloudy texture, right?
And
It's
then like a natural line.
okay.
Natural line crack and some dark spots. Dark spots against the value too, you know. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, then the next thing we have is craftsmanship. So when it comes to craftsmanship, what should we
That's
know?
really good too. Like a simple bangle, the cut is simple, easy because it's only the wrong and use some of the carving, just cut it and polish it and something like that. And some of the beads, the carving too, you can see the carvings are so round. That's really good carving for beads. And for the like Buddha, if the carvings are like a spirit.
Spirit.
Yes, the Guanyin. If the Guanyin, you can carve in like the Guanyin is very kind. So you cut the Guanyin, it looks like a cry. Okay, not sad. So of course not good for the carving. So everything carving is very important thing. It's called spirit.
Spirit.
Yes.
It's the spirit of the piece.
It's an important thing. Yeah. So we have very good quality some of the carving. We use expert carving or master carving. Yes, that's an important thing for the fine quality jewelry.
I see.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is just carat. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, of course, the bigger it is, the more valuable it is, right?
Yeah, same quality. Of course, the bigger is more valuable for sure.
Okay.
So I think that with 2T, 4C, if for the Jadeite, for the Bengal, I think we need to add the floss. Floss is against the value of the difference too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So stay tuned for the next videos. We're going to be talking about fake versus real jade.